Hello and happy Monday. This is Honey Stearns with Fish and Loaves Ministries, and I have another powerful message for you today as we talk about Jesus, the fisherman, the greatest fisherman who goes to the well to seek who he can save. Father is so good, and I want to tell you about this man, Jesus. I want to tell you who are broken. I'm not speaking to the people inside of the church today. I'm not speaking to the people who already know Jesus Christ. I'm talking to you out there who don't know him, those of you who never encountered him, those of you who are feeling empty and unfulfilled in your life. I want to tell you about a story about a man who went to a well one day and he met up with a lady who wasn't from his culture. She was somebody outside of that culture. She was not part of his family, the kind of people that he was from, and she was over there trying to draw water from an earthly well that would only provide something she'd have to come back for again and again and again. It would never be satisfying to her. This woman had a life that was broken. This woman had been married many times and she had been broken and hurt, and she was looking for love in all the wrong places. She was unfulfilled, and no amount of buckets of water could ever fill up her life and her broken heart. That's the person I'm speaking to today. If that's you, I want you to listen. Listen, I understand these things. I have been that woman at the well at one time in my life. I've been there and I understand what that feels like. And I know the pain that's involved in that and the trouble that that pain can cause. And then one day I met Jesus at the well, a man named Jesus who is actually God on the earth, who came to help fill up our well. You know, in your heart, you're hurting. You know, in your heart, you're broken. You know, there's something missing. You know, you're out there trying to find something that'll make you feel better. It could be a husband or it can be a wife. It can be anything. It can be drugs, alcohol, all kinds of distractions. It can be bad things on television. It can be pornography. It can be a host of bad things. But there is somebody who can make that better for you. There's somebody who can change the way you feel and what you're seeking after. There's somebody who cares for you so much and can fill you up on the inside of your heart and make you feel so good. You won't need to fill up on the things of this world, because you'll know that true love that created you is the same love that's speaking to you today through me. He spoke to me, he spoke to all of us, and now he's speaking to you today. He's calling you today. If you're broken and unfulfilled, he's speaking to you today. I have been witnessing this for over 20 years, and I am so thankful for the God who saved my life. I would not be standing here alive today, breathing air and speaking to you to encourage you if it hadn't have been for the Lord God. He sent his son Jesus to minister and speak to me in a church I would have never gone to. Some stranger came and suggested I go check it out. And I'm not trying to promote going into a church meeting at this point in time. What I'm promoting is what happened in my life and how the many ways are that the Lord can fulfill that need in your heart, and where he can encounter you. It can be right there in your car. It can be right there in your house. It can be right there in the room you're sitting in, whatever you're doing, wherever you're at while you're listening to this video. Jesus wants to fill up your well. He wants you to encounter him. He wants you to encounter his love. He wants you to see his goodness. He wants to see how much he cares for you. He doesn't care how broken you are. In fact, that's why he came. You know, God so loved the world that he sent his only son, that whoever believes in him would not perish but have everlasting life. He came to pick you up and set you back up on your feet and make you better than you've ever been before, make you better than you ever could be before. He came to satisfy your longing soul and fill your soul with goodness. That's what he came to do. He came to comfort you. He came to fulfill you. He came to create a purpose in you. Before you were ever born, he said, "Oh, I see this man. I see this woman, and I've got this plan for their life. And it's good. It's for hope and a future, to prosper them and not to harm them." Oh, he's speaking to you today. He's calling on you. He's calling on you and saying, "Come to me if you are weary and you're burdened down, because I will give you rest." When you meet Jesus at the well, you will encounter rest. You will get fulfilled with living water that will never run dry, living water that will never run out. Oh, I'm so excited to tell you this today because when I encountered that, everything changed. You know, I went into a church in Michigan and someone sent me there, and I was so broken at that time. And I sat in the back row and I cried my eyes out. And I just cried and cried and cried. But I kept going back because the preacher was wonderful. I really liked the way he talked. He just was ministering to my soul and my spirit. And so eventually, week after week, I started scooting up a little bit further and I got closer to the front. And one day I found myself sitting in the second row. I was never going to go in the front row. I thought, no, I got to sit in the second row. But I'm right here where I can see him real clear, no distractions. And this is what happened. One day he was teaching in a series and it hit me. It was just the power of God hit me. I can't explain it except he opened my eyes that day. And when I went home, I didn't pray with anybody at church or do any of that. Not that I'm saying not to do that, but I went home and I hit my knees for the very first time after raising kids in a religious, dead church for 20 some years. There I was, broken, and everything I needed was Jesus. And I went home and dropped to my knees and asked him to fix me. And that was over 20 years ago. And the Lord has done amazing things in my life, things I never would have imagined. And he saved my life time and time again in dangerous situations, things that I'm not even going to get into on this video. Don't need to rehearse that. What I want to rehearse today is the goodness of God, that he loves you that much. So no matter where you're at, now, no matter how empty you feel, let him fill you up. All you got to do is reach out and say, Jesus, I just need you. I got to talk to you. I need some help with this. I can't figure it out. I can't make it work. I can't drink enough. I can't take enough drugs. I can't get distracted enough for this pain to go away. It's still there. And I need you to help me. He is that real and he's that personable. And so today I want to encourage you, whoever you are, to take note that somebody is watching you and caring about you and waiting for you to ask. That's all he wants. And actually, the amazing thing about that is it's only by grace that you're going to get saved anyway. It's only by grace because nobody can do it of their own will. We have to be drawn by the Father. And so he's waiting for you to just look up and say, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready for you to do something in my life. I'm ready for you to encounter me. I'm ready for you to fill me up. I'm ready for you to heal my wounds. Do something. You can be just that real with God. He already knows what you're feeling. He just wants you to know it. He wants you to acknowledge it. And you can just tell him right now, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for you to do something. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know anything about it, but I just need it. I need you. And that's all you've got to say in your own special words. You don't have to have a preacher leading you. You don't have to have a prayer counselor leading you. All you got to do is speak from your heart and Jesus will answer you. That's all you have to do. So today, I want to encourage you. The ministry that I've been called to is a ministry of love and healing. And I want to see other people get the love and the healing from brokenness that I have experienced and see the miracles in your life like I have seen so many in my life in these past many years. And even before I knew God was working in my life, he really was. And he's doing the same for you. That's why you're still alive today. He is full of mercy. He's full of grace. And he's filled with compassion and love for you. So today, take note of that. Do something simple and just ask him. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter how broken you are. Just do something simple and ask him to help you and watch and see what he will do. In the meantime, if you want to send me an email, it's honeylynn05@gmail.com. And you can look me up on our website, which is fishandlovesministries.org. And I hope and pray that this message will get sent to any and every person that you know. If you're in the church already, that you'll send it out to somebody you know is broken, because most of us have somebody in our family that's broken. So God bless you, and may you have a better day than you ever imagined. Until next time.